Hello, my name is Isaiah Griego, and I just was going to talk about the podcast. So, I felt like these two stories both had a lot to do with the chapter. For example, self disclosure was present in both of those stories. In the story with the Army veterans between Rory Wilkins and Keith Mellick, I felt that that disclosure was kind of like forced, like they didn't intend for that to happen. But because Keith saw Rory in such like a vulnerable state, a lot of self-disclosure kind of happened naturally without saying words. And also, self-disclosure was present among the students at Virginia Tech because they they got up and they talked about the traumatic events that kind of brought them together. I think it's also fair to point out that traumatic events like bring friendships along in both of the examples in the podcasts. And however, the people at Virginia Tech explicitly expressed their traumatic events, which I feel is a little bit different. And I think one thing that's also fair to point out is I would assume at Virginia Tech that all the students kind of like becoming friends through this traumatic event that happened. They were in intercultural like friendships, and during between Rory and Keith, this was more of a interethnic relationship, even though I'm sure that that was also present in the students at Virginia Tech. And I felt that, I guess in a way I can relate to these, not through like a traumatic event like that. I haven't really experienced anything that like horrible, but I guess like being on the wrestling team in high school and stuff. Me and my teammates, we kind of suffered a lot together, and this bring us close together just because we've seen each other at vulnerable moments. We've seen people even like crying sometimes, and this kind of brings about self disclosure, and we all kind of bonded through that because we all saw each other in vulnerable positions, and it was just brought about some pretty good friendships. So overall, I do feel like these two podcasts kind of didn't challenge the reading at all. They kind of went along exactly with what the reading had stated. So that's all.